First at 5:30, we're continuing to keep an eye on the extreme heat in our way.
These scorching temperatures in West Michigan are putting a strain on people's electric bills as well as the power grid in general.
No doubt. And here to talk about some of the issues out there, Matt Johnson with Consumers Energy. Matt, I know that everybody's AC is just cranked right now, but talk about the kind of strain that the heat puts on power companies.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us, first of all. We realize it's hot out there and everybody's going to be turning on their air conditioning units right now, but it's up to us really as homeowners, as residents, to be able to be the responsible ones and kind of be proactive and think about our usage right now. This is a critical time for us to think about how much electricity we're using, whether you're doing your dishes or your laundry or using that air conditioning. So we encourage people to take advantage of a couple different ways to limit your usage right now to really help the overall system and the grid maintain its, healthy state. We've got a variety of different generation resources that we are using. We do some proactive monitoring and planning way ahead of the summer months to make sure that we have enough generation resources to provide that reliable power that everybody is looking for. And so we just encourage people to be smart about your usage right now, especially on these hot days.
Well, let's talk about that. What are some things that people can do to conserve energy during a time like this? Because it is very hot.
Yeah, the key time of day to think about is from 2 to 7 p.m., okay? That's when our summer rate is in effect, in which we pay about a 50% higher rate of electricity from 2 to 7 p.m. So think about that. From that time of day, if you can limit your usage in those afternoon hours during that peak time of day, you'll certainly save money. We have a couple of different programs that actually help people to do that and help encourage and incentivize people to do that. And so it might be as simple as turning your thermostat up. We recommend it to 78 degrees. I know that sounds like it's really warm, right? But when it's 93 degrees outside, 78 isn't so bad, right? And so for every degree you dial up your thermostat, just like you would dial it down in the winter a little bit to save energy, you can save about 1 to 3% on both your energy bill, but then also you're contributing to the, maintaining the grid in a healthy way, right? And being responsible. We also work with various businesses as well to limit their usage during these times. And so certain businesses that we work with through some of our business programs will actually volunteer to reduce their demand on the system by reducing their usage. And so it's really up to each of us to kind of take advantage of some of those ways. But it starts with the thermostat, right? And thinking about doing your dishes or doing your laundry outside of those peak hours of the day from 2 to 7 p.m. That certainly helps the grid stay healthy, and it helps you save money and energy as well at the same time.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, those are all great tips, and what I'm just hearing, it's like a little goes a long way. Just a little bit, adjust the thermostat. Like you said, don't run the dryer in the middle of the day. Watch those rates because you will get dinged a little bit when that bill comes.
Yep. And yeah, again, the good news is that we do have resources and programs out there to encourage people, to save money. The Critical Peak Pricing Program is one of them that I've actually signed up for. And so by just agreeing to offset your energy usage during those peak times of day, you actually pay a lower electricity rate throughout the summer months. You pay a little slightly higher rate during those peak times, but for every bit of energy that you save, you end up saving more money in the long run. Our Peak Time Rewards program actually allows customers to earn bill credits for $1 per kilowatt hour of energy use avoided during those peak times. And so we're using those programs as a way to kind of maintain the healthy infrastructure of the grid, right, by incentivizing that energy savings.
There's something to look into. Matt Johnson from Consumers Energy, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks for having us.